All right, guys, what's going on? It's your boy TG, and today we're gonna see how my ESPN fantasy team does in the NHL. Now, this is part one of this video because I'm gonna do a part two video tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But this is my first ESPN team. I'm gonna do the other one tomorrow. So without further ado, go ahead and go to these lines and see what the computer did for the players. So first line, you got the Bread Man playing with Nate Mack and my boy Kaner. So Patrick Kane and Artemi Panarin playing together on the same line once again. Second line, you got Alex DeBrincat, Matthew Barzell, and Taylor Hall. Third line, David Perron, Shane Wright, and Brock Besser. Fourth line, you got Cole Caulfield, Chris Kreider, and Andre Palat. Defense, Zach Werenski, Kale McCarr. Second pair, Adam Fox, Quinn Hughes. Third pair, Ryan McDonough, Charlie McAvoy. And for goalies, the Flower and Jordan Bennington. So see how this team does. And like I said, stay tuned for my other video tomorrow because that will be part two of this video. So yeah, because I have another fantasy team I want to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get to simming. All right, guys. So at the trade deadline, we are 44-15-4. So really good season. First place in the division with 92 points. So let's go. We are absolutely just tearing it up. As you can see, our last game was 3-2 L to the Minnesota Wild, who are not doing very good in real life. But anyway, we are going to see who led the team in points, and that is Patrick Kane with 71 in 63 games. So let's go, Kaner. As you guys don't know already, Patrick Kane was my favorite hockey player growing up. Used to mimic all his moves, try and shoot like him, all that other good stuff. Part of the reason why I became a Blackhawks fan. So, yeah. But without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's sim the rest of the season, see what our record is like at the end of the season. So, let's go. All right, guys. So we are now 57-21-4 at the end of the season with 118 points in our division, clinched first place. So, heck of a season, to say the least. Check out the leading point scorer, see who it is this time. And it's still Patrick Kane with 95 points in 82 games. See how everybody else did. Well, some people, because I don't want to be going through all this list. Patrick Kane with 95. We already know that. The Bread Man put up 88. Matthew Barzell, 80. Nathan McKinnon, 79. DeBrincat, 53. Brock Besser, 53. Quinn Hughes, 52. Adam Fox, 46. And Kale McCarr, 46. And so forth. Check out the entire league. And Connor McDavid finished the season with 103 points. So there's your Art Ross Trophy winner. Cooch with 98. Leon Draisaitl, 97. My boy Kaner with 95. Ovi, 90. And it's going to be your Maurice Rocket-Richard winner at the end of the year. He probably won't win it in real life because I don't see him putting up another 50-plus goal season. So I'm sorry you have to hear that, Caps fans, but that's just my prediction. He won't put up another 50-goal season. Artemi Panarin with 71 points leads the league in assists. Defenseman Quinn Hughes on the Canucks with 70 points. Rookie skaters, Trevor Zegras, 49 points. There's your Calder Trophy winner right there. Team-wise, let's see. Go here. Of course, he finished first in our division with 118 points, but will that be enough for the President's Trophy? And it will. So we win the President's Trophy. Let's go. Dallas finishing second. Calgary finishing third. Lightning finishing fourth. Maple Leafs squeaking in at 11 spot. Rangers squeaking in at 13. Bruins squeaking in at 14. Wow, what is going on? Canadians squeaking in at 17th, Senators 16th, Devils squeaking in at 20th, Hurricanes squeaking in at 19th. This has been a weird season, and the Ducks finished last. So, yeah, that is the regular season. Now, let's go to the playoffs. All right, guys. So we are going to be taking on the St. Louis Blues in the playoffs in round one. Now, as a Blackhawks fan, I want to beat this team so bad. So let's stop talking. Let's go ahead and let's sim the first three games. See how we do against St. Louis. Okay, so on the verge to sweep them. Come on, guys. Let's get the sweep. Let's go. So we sweep St. Louis. I really wanted that as a Blackhawks fan. So, yeah, because Blackhawks and Blues, they hate each other. So, yeah. Anyway, we're up against the Dallas Stars. It's in the first three games. Not doing so well. Down in the series 2-1. Now we just tied it up. Can we take the series lead? We can. Can we win it in 6? We can. That was a big overtime win. So, let's go. We're up against the Golden Knights in the conference finals, who aren't. They started the season off right, so yeah. So they're doing okay in real life, but I want to sweep. I want to beat them in here. We don't get the sweep, as I was just about to say that, but we lose in Game 3, but we win in Game 4. Can we get the win in Game 5? We do, and we go to face the Devils in the Stanley Cup Final. It's in the first 3 games. Okay, we're down in the Stanley Cup Final 2-1. Okay, we just had an OT win. Okay, now OT loss, so I'm a little bit worried. We'll go ahead and sim period by period. 2-1, let's go. Okay, just sim the third period, see how we do. Let's see. Come on, guys. Come on. We need to go to a Game 7. Just hang on. If you're not going to score one more goal, just hang on. Just hang on. That's about all she wrote. And we get a goal from Brock Besser. So I kind of jinxed it. But we're going on to Game 7. I don't care. I just wanted that win so bad. I don't care how many goals we score, as long as we get the win. But anyway, Game 7, back in Chicago. Sim period by period. All right, so scoreless first and second. Zoom simulation. Let's go. Kaner gets my fantasy team on the board. Oh, man, VC ties it. 2-1, Brock Besser stepping up for the team. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right, and play this game. See how. Well, actually, no. We'll just do computer simulation. All right. We're gonna win the Stanley Cup at home, guys. So stay tuned for the next clip. All right, 3, 2, 1, 0, and my ESPN fantasy team wins the Stanley Cup. Let's go. And P.S. Patrick Kane got us that empty net goal to make it 3-1. I know you guys didn't get a chance to see it. You probably don't care because it's an empty net goal, not a sweet, terrific goal that you want to see. But anyway, my ESPN fantasy team wins the Stanley Cup. Let's go. We had a stacked team, and we got the job done. Let's go. Now, when the Devils took the 3-2 series lead, I was getting kind of worried. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was getting kind of worried. But we fought back. We forced the Game 7, and we won the Stanley Cup at home. And as you can see, Nathan McKinnon was our team captain. So, let's go. Handshake line going on. All right. The boys celebrating. They earned this. They worked hard for this all season long. and they got to this point, and Patrick Kane wins the Conn Smythe Trophy for the second time in his career. Last one in 2013 when my Blackhawks beat the Bruins 3-2. 2 goals in 70 seconds by Brian Bickle, Dave Bolin changed that game. And the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup that year against the Boston Bruins. That was actually my favorite game I've seen. Not just hockey games in general, but Blackhawks games, because that was very shocking. Those last 2 minutes in Boston, Blackhawks pull Corey Crawford, get the 6 attacker out on the ice. Thought the Bruins were going to force a game 7. Brian Bickle ties it up. 17 seconds later, Dave Bolin gives them a 3-2 lead, and Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup. But anyway, there's Nate Mack hoisting the Stanley Cup for the second time in his NHL career, and he passes it off to Ryan McDonough, who hosts the Stanley Cup for the third time in his NHL career. So, yeah, this was really cool thing to see. Who's that with the Stanley Cup? Let's see. Who is that? Can I see the jersey name, please? That is Andre Palat with the Stanley Cup. Now New Jersey Devil. So, yeah. So, just beat his former team in the Stanley Cup final. And he is going to pass the Stanley Cup off to the Flower himself, Marc-Andre Fleury, with the Stanley Cup. Let's go. Took this team to the Stanley Cup final, and now this team is Stanley Cup champions. So my fantasy team did a pretty good job. Well deserved. They're the Stanley Cup champions. So let's go. We don't care about the 3 stars. Get out of that. All right, just wait a second. Wait a second. All right, so there it is. We beat the Devils in 7 to win the Stanley Cup. Only 6 losses in the playoffs. Still got the job done. Let's see. Sorry, I want to see. Patrick Kane with 24 points in 22 games, so let's go, Kaner. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. Sorry that I keep going in and out. I forgot that you had to sim another day ahead after the game that you won the Stanley Cup to see all the awards. Now that that's over with, now we can see the awards. So as you can see, Stanley Cup champions are my ESPN fantasy team. President's Trophy, we also took that. Clarence S. Campbell Trophy, we took that. And the Devils take the Prince of Wales Trophy. And the Devils actually made it in the Stanley Cup final for the first time since 2012. And we all know how that year ended. That was a loss to the LA Kings in 6 games. But anyway, Connor McDavid wins to Art Ross and the Hart. James Norris goes to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes on the Canucks, by the way. Lady Bean goes to Cooch. Carly goes to my boy Trevor Zegras. Conn Smythe Trophy goes to my boy Kaner. Vezina Trophy goes to Ben Bishop. William Jennings Trophy goes to Marc-Andre Fleury. Bill Masterson goes to Myers. Frank J. Selke Trophy goes to Patrice Bergeron. Wasn't surprised about that. Ted Lindsay Award goes to Connor McDavid. Reese Vakvishar goes to Alex Ovechkin. Show you guys the playoff tree. So we got there by sweeping the Blues in the first round, beating the Stars in 6, beating the Golden Knights in 5, and, of course, beating the Devils in 7. Devils got there by sweeping the Hurricanes, beating the Rangers in 7, sweeping the Bruins, and, of course, lost to us in the Stanley Cup final. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, hit it with a like, hit it with a subscribe button. Also stay tuned for part 2 of this video. Show you guys my other fantasy team for this video. And that's it for me. And I'll see you guys next time.